Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. This is Hydroneer, and this is actually my first attempt at actually trying this game out. Now, I did get the key for free, so thank you very much for that. And, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give it a go. So, essentially, what we gotta do is we gotta dig, we gotta, I guess get minerals out of the dirt, and then from that, we sell it, we make more money, and then we automate the system, or something like that. So, let's go ahead and get on with it, shall we? Okie dokie, first things first, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a shovel. There we go, we're gonna put that... Whoa, I can't drop it. We're gonna put that right there. Good. We're then gonna get our little bucket. This is ours. There we go. And this is actually our land. So essentially there's a lot more land to this. But this is our little section of dirt, which we'll get quite a lot from, I think. Also, I believe that's ours as well. So we're actually gonna steal this. We're gonna drive it over to our land. And there we go. All right, we've drove it over, and that is awesome. So let's get our little bucket, put it right there. Grab our little tool, and put the dirt inside the bucket. Is that what we do? I'm assuming this is what we do. There we go. I seen a quick little tutorial, and I think that's what it said to do. Anyway, go ahead and put this inside of here, like so. Oh my. Hold on, let me get rid of this. There we go. Awesome. Go inside here, get ourselves some water. Put it inside of there. No, not like that. Like this. There we go. And then we brush it until we get something. Whoa, what are those? Are those 2 golden nuggets? Is it? Gold ore. Yes. All right, fantastic. We'll put that on the back of here. I think we're selling this. I'm not entirely sure, though. Woohoo! All right, there we go. We've actually got 2 of them. That is awesome. Right, so I repeat the process a bunch of times until we've dug a massive hole and we've made it down to the bottom. So if I can put this up right, there we go. We'll fill this up again, and we'll keep digging, like, straight down. Yeah, I'm going to keep digging straight down this hole, because the deeper you go, apparently, the better resources you get, which is awesome. Anyway, put that in there. Fantastic. Fill it with water again, and pour that inside there. There we go. And we'll see what we get. Come on. 2 more gold. Awesome. All right, we're going to fill this up with gold. Let's do it. I mean, this is going to take me... Oh, wow. This is going to take me forever. But we're totally going to do it. Just keep digging, digging, digging. Just keep digging. There we go. Awesome. We can go a little bit further down. Awesome. Good. We'll grab this. We'll put it in there again. Fan-dabby-dozy. Fill this up. Oh, good. I'm getting pretty good at this, guys. I'm getting pretty good at this. Yes. Do this. Voila. Wait, what is that? Iron ore. Oh, nice. Okay. We'll shove this on here. Very, very nice. We'll obviously put this one in there as well. I'm not entirely sure how much of this I need to sell before I can work on, I don't know, a better digging tool, for example. That would be pretty good. Actually, you know what? Because we've got this, I'm assuming we should actually use it. Let's fill this up full of our stuff, and we'll sell it all, and then hopefully we'll be... Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. All right, there we go. Hopefully, we'll actually be able to buy something with it, which would be awesome. Okie dokie, there we go. So we've got, what, like 4 gold and 1 iron. I'm assuming this isn't going to sell for very much. I also don't actually know how much money I've got, so let's go ahead and take this over to the jeweler, I guess? I don't know where the jeweler is. There's a little map here. Let's figure out where we are. Right, okay, so player location. Yes, I see where we are. The jeweler is actually over the bridge this way. All right, over the bridge, up there. There's a jeweler. Let's go sell our stuff. All right, here we go. Touch on. Awesome sauce. Let's go. I'm hoping it's still behind me because I really don't know. I can't even turn around. This world looks fantastic though. I actually really, really like the art style of this game. So, yeah, I really do. All right, jeweler, I see it. Good. Okay, so presumably I stop right here. We'll put this inside of there. There we go, and I can sell it, I suppose. All right, cool. Let's do this one as well. And then we'll do these ones as well. And then maybe we'll come out with a load of money. I don't know. Golden ingots should be a lot of money, right? I guess. Oh god, I've just put it in a wall. What am I doing? Get out the wall. There we go. All right, sell. All right, I've pressed sell, and nothing has happened. Press it again. It's all still there. I don't think this is working. Okie dokie, I ran back. I've got my bucket. Let's see how this goes, because I think we can actually fill the bucket up as long as it's on the desk, and then we can sell it from the bucket. I'm sure that's the way it works. However, I don't really know. So let's put it all in the bucket. Here we go. And we'll see what happens from here. Come on. Yep. And yes. Okay, grab the bucket. Awesome. Put it on the desk. Press sell. There we go. We get C45. Interesting. The currency of Hydroneer, used to buy things, combined by dropping together. Interesting. Alright, so I've got 45 bucks. That's awesome. Tools and equipment. Yes, this is where we wanted to go. Alright, so, if I want to buy something, presumably I put this in here. There we go, our 45. And then we could grab something. So we got extra pans, we got brushes, we got buckets, we got pickaxes, used to dig terrain fast, or split earth in half. That's kind of interesting. We have a lantern, okay. We have a basic shovel. We've also got an improved shovel. We've got another pickaxe. We've got a fishing pole. Interesting. We've got a hammer. Okay. Casting mold. Oh, wow. So we can actually buy, like, furnaces, crucibles, casting molds, anvils, and blacksmith hammers to build stuff. That's kind of interesting. We've also got a load of water stuff, a cork, and a mining helmet. That's pretty cool. We've also got a map and also a construction hammer. Hit place down items to lock them down. No more picking them up by accident. Interesting. Also, wooden foundation. Kind of cool. So, I don't know what I want. We got a bed. Should I? I'll grab a bed. Alright, that's most of our money. Let's take it over. What? What just happened? Oh, I see. Okay, I have to buy it. So, put this over here like this. Okay, buy it. Awesome, it's bought. Now I can take it home. Nice, that's a cool system. I want to sleep on the bridge, please. Hold on. I want to sleep on the bridge. There we go. All right, cool. So, I'm going to keep mining until we make a little bit more money. And then I think what I want is a bigger shovel. Although I don't know. Also, I've lost my bucket. I need to go get that back. Oh, and I guess I should actually get my money back too. Hold on. There's a little bit more money in here. Yeah, there you go. I saved 2. Nice. All right, we got our money. Let's take it back over to here as well. We do actually have a lantern, which is kind of cool. Hold on, we have a lantern over here. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm going to leave that there for now. Right, how do I empty this? There we go. That's how we empty it. Good. Okay, cool. All right, put this down over here. We're going to keep digging until we've made a little bit more stuff. And then hopefully... oh god, I can actually build up really high. Hopefully, we'll end up with something really nice that gets us a lot of money. Because that's essentially all I want. Nice. There we go. Fill the water up. Yes. No. Okay, awesome. And then this, like this. Fantastic. 2 iron. That's cool. Nice. I like this game. It's kind of interesting. Okay, I'm doing a bit of a test here. I left the iron in from last time. Let's see what happens when I do this. Oh, we can actually just leave it in. Nice. Okay, I'm going to collect all my iron in here. And then we might be able to use this to actually sell it. That makes sense. Oh my goodness. I've got a mystical shard used to power pressure tanks. Interesting. I don't know whether I can sell this, though. So we'll leave it in there for now. And we'll keep going. But look at how much stuff we've got already. Nice. Okay, look at my bucket full of stuff. That is awesome. We're actually going to take this to go sell it, I guess. I don't know how much money we're going to get for this. I don't even know if I can sell it using the panning tool, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, give me money. Bam. Oh my Jesus. 161. That's awesome. All right, put that there. The shard apparently didn't sell, so... oh, we've got a few shards now. Awesome. So that's good. But anyway, let's go home. Let's go. You know, I kind of feel like I'm not getting as far as I should be. I've dug a hole. This is our hole. I've got a little bit of money, as you guys can see, 162. Sorry, 161 plus 2. Here we go. Bam, 163. And yeah, I haven't really got very far, have I? But anyway, let's get back over here, see what else we can buy. My coins are in your bucket, sir. All right, very good. So what is this? Grinding wheel. Grind uncut gems into cut gems easily with this mounted stone wheel. That sounds like a good tool, actually. But what I want is an improved shovel. Yes. Dig dirt into bucket and pour into pan. The deeper you dig, the better resources. It's an improved shovel. I don't know how much this actually helps us, but sure. I'll buy one. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Right. We're going to take this home. Let's go. See ya. Okay, our improved shovel presumably can actually go further down. I'm assuming. The deeper you dig, the more you get out of it. So, what happens if we just dig a hole? Really deep? We don't even bother with the first bits of land, and we'll go with the bits that we find down here. That makes sense, right? I think. Does it? I have no idea. I'm gonna go as deep as I can. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Keep building it up on the outside. We got this. Dig down. Dig deeper. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, come on. There we go. Oh, we're actually pretty deep now. I can't seem to dig any deeper. Oh, God. Have I made it to the deep? The deepest deep? I think I might have. Alright, come on. Dig that bit. Yes. Can I dig any deeper than that? No. I think we made it to the bottom. Nice. Alright, let's pan this bit. It's getting dark. We gotta be quick. Go, go, go. It's getting dark. We gotta be very quick. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright, where's the pan? There it is. Okay, empty it. Over here. There we go. Nice. Okay, good. Drop it in there. Awesome. It's full of water. Kind of interesting. Put that in there. Nope. Like this. Awesome. Brush it quick. Brush it. Go. 2 gold. Is that it? Why? Guys, after all this time, I've came up with a plan. We don't need this bucket anymore. We'll leave that over there. We just get this big shovel. We grab a bit of this. We put it in there. All right, fantastic. You then drop the shovel on the ground. You grab the pan. You put it in the water. You don't pick things out of the pan. You bring it out. Here we go. And then you grab the thingamabobby, the brush, and you brush it. And there we go. We get another one. Then you grab the pan again. Shove it in the water. Take it out of the water. Put it on the side. Like so. And then you grab this. You dig a little bit of that. You put it in there. Like so. You brush it. Whoa. Like so. And then voila. You quickly get all this stuff done. Also, uncut sapphire. Amazing. All right, so I'm going to do this like, I don't know, let's say 3 more times. Let's go with 3. All right, so I'm going to show you guys all of them. We're going to do that. There we go. Brush it. Good. Wham. Done. Go. Put it in. Woo. There we go. I'm being quick. I'm being really quick, guys. All right, grab this. Wham. Okay. Did that work? Yes, it did. All right, do this. Awesome. Grab this. Put it in the water. Take it out of the water. Put it on the side. Grab this. Dig this. Put it in there. Alright, drop this on the ground. Grab this. Do that. There we go. Awesome. Grab this again. Put it in there. Fantastic. Grab it again. Put it outside. Grab this. Dig this. Put it in there. Fantastic. Brush it. Good. Dig it. Put it in. Drop it. Put this in the water. Yes. Oh, God. I'm getting quick at this. Brush it. There it is. Fantastic. And there we go. We got a lot. So now I'm going to run this over to the shop. We're going to sell it, and hopefully we get a little bit of money. Money, please. Thank you. Oh, wait. Only 91? That sucks. Anyway, right. Put that in there. Let's take it home, and we'll use that tomorrow. All right. Well, I was actually trying to sleep, but essentially we can't. So we're going to grab this. Okie dokie. We can light up this area, and then I guess we can work for a little bit longer while it's, yeah, being lit up by this. Oh, how do I? Hold E. There we go. Now I can place this properly, somewhat. There we go. All right, good. Okay, guys, I've came up with a really good system. Essentially, we just put the little shovel right here. We fill this up with water by leaving it in there, and then we just grab the dirt from here. We put it in the bucket. Oh God, we grab this. We do this. There we go. It stops anything from moving around. We essentially just keep doing this. Except, like, putting that down is annoying, but you know. There we go. Grab a little bit more. Put it in there. Oh, God. Go down. Just go on the floor. There we go. Do that. Grab more of this. Bam. Put it in. Drop it on the ground. Do this. Awesome. Grab some more. Put it in there. Okay. Grab this again. Do this. Awesome. Do it again. I am running out, but that's okay. Do that. Grab this. Do that. Awesome. And then when we need more, we just stand here. We do this. I can barely see down there on my screen, but like I know it's there. So essentially you just grab all the dirt, you move it up to here, and then we'll use this when it comes to it, and it'll be great. Yeah, fantastic. Guys, I've came up with an idea and it's fantastic. It totally works. It totally works. Just leave the pan in there. Fantastic. All right, keep going. Keep going. I can't really see what's down there, but that's okay. And this won't take long to make 1,000,000 Robux. We got this, guys. We got this. All right, so actually, after doing that a little bit, I've come to the realization that it is not that efficient because, well, actually, it's pretty efficient, but essentially, for every one of these scoops you get from here and you put here, and I guess you get, like, diminishing returns, if that makes sense, because that's 2 piles, but we can dig it, and essentially, it's just 1, or, like, almost 1, if that makes sense. If I dig that, then it is 1, and that's not good enough, is it? Because then I can't dig any more. Which is a problem, but I guess if I put it in separate piles, it would be fine. But anyway, that's pretty good. Oh my lordy, look at that. All right, so I've done this for a little while now, and we've got quite a lot in there. I'm actually going to run this up to the shop and sell it now, even though it's nighttime, because I can't seem to actually go to sleep. I've run over to my bed and I've picked it up multiple times by accident, but I don't know how to get into bed, so we're going to go ahead and deliver this and sell them, and we'll see how much money we make. Alrighty, everybody ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! 270. That is awesome. Yes, we've also got some of those shiny ones, which don't really do anything for me just yet. But, yeah, nice. We got it. I'm taking my money to the shop. Yes, I am. Bam! There we go. Now we've got 355. That is actually incredible. That is a lot of money right there. Alright, so we actually made it through to the morning, and everything is a-okay. We're going to drop all that right there, because it's useless. We're going to grab our 91 coins that we still got here. We're going to take them to the shop, and we're going to have a little look around the shop and see what we can buy. So now we've got 447. That's actually pretty mad. We have a construction hammer right there. I don't think I want that. We have a mining helmet. That is really expensive. We have an intake water pipe. Pumps water into the pipe system at least 50% pressure. Nice. All right, that's pretty cool. We got a cork right there. We got more water pipes. I'm not entirely sure what we need. I'm not going to lie. But a crucible and all this stuff could be pretty good. In fact, should we give this a go? Should we actually give this a go? All right, we're buying things. We are buying things. There's a small furnace. We're going to buy one of those. We're going to buy a crucible as well. Yes, of course we are. We're going to buy a casting mold also. There we go. Fantastic. And we're also going to buy one of these. Yes. All right, how much money does that set me back? 271. Okay, then we need one of these. Okay, these are expensive, but that's okay. Whack that in. How much is that? 358. And then we need one of these. 105. We don't have enough money. We don't actually have enough. Wait. 63. We can make that much money. All right, I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I did some mining. We got some stuff in here. Then we're gonna go sell it, and hopefully we'll have enough money to buy all that stuff. And then once we've done that, we need to mine a little bit more, and we should be able to make jewelry, which is kind of interesting. There we go, 54. All right, gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes, okay, put that in there. Fantastic. Take it down to the shop, and we'll be able to buy all of that stuff. Oh, actually, before we go to the shop, let's go back here. We'll drop this on the ground right there. That's fine. Grab out a little bit of money. Go ahead and put it on here. Fantastic. And then we'll grab this. We'll take it to the store. And then we should be able to put all the stuff on the cart to be able to take it home. Yeah. There we go. All right. I now own all of this stuff, which is crazy. There we go. Put that in there. Fantastic. Put this, I guess, in there. All right. That fell in too. Awesome. We need this thing also. Oh, it didn't really fit. Hold on. No, that's not working. Hold on. 1 second. There. Stay in there. Very good. And then we need these other things, which are actually pretty small, so they should fit. There we go. I don't know whether that worked, but sure. We need this little hammer. All right. Whack that in there too. Good. And then finally, we need the anvil. All right. There we go. We got all of our stuff. Fantastic. All right. Let's take this with us. Let's go. All right. Get to the front. Grab it. Let's go. Woohoo! All right, so I don't actually have the stuff that we need, essentially. We need to put this down here. I want to put it down sort of properly. That works. There we go. We'll put this down over here. Fantastic. We'll put this piece, I guess, in it. No? Yeah, just... There we go. In it. Yeah, that makes sense. Anvil can go over here. That's fine. And then what else do we have? We got our hammer. Okay, that could go next to the anvil. Fantastic. And then we got this, which is where we pour the molten stuff. Okay, good. Okie dokie. So with that being said then, let's go ahead and start mining some more. We'll get a little bit of gold, and we'll see if we can make a gold bar. Okie dokie. So this is what I've done. I've put a bunch of separate little things in here. We can then grab them one at a time. We can put them inside of our bucket. We can then do this. Yes. We are working inside the water for a while, but that's okay. Go ahead and make sure we put it in the bucket first. There we go. Fandabby-dozy. And I'm going to do this until we've run out of blobs. And then once we've done that, we might be able to actually make some sort of ring or something. That could be pretty cool. All right, keep going. And there we go. All right, awesome. So we got a bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and, I was going to say drop it out. Actually, yeah, let's drop it out. There we go. We've dropped it out there. Fantastic. We have a bunch of gold. Let's go ahead and pick the gold out. There we go. Bit of gold. Bit of gold. A little bit more gold. And that's all the gold. Oh, God. We didn't actually get that much gold, did we? No. All right. Well, we got 3 gold. Let's see if this is enough. Okay, so we take it over to here. We grab the gold out. And we put it inside of this. Okie dokie. Let's put it all in there. And then I don't know how you light it. How do you light it? It heats iron, gold, and shards into produce bars. Oh. Pour when molten. Okay, but how do I make it molten? I'm not sure. I don't know how to turn this on. I have no idea how this works. How do I light this thing? I don't know. Oh, I need to grab this, and then I need to, like, hold it with my mouse button or something, and then we can put it down. There we go. All right, put this in there. Fandabby-dozy. I've accidentally put a shard in there, but I'm sure that'll be fine. And then we can pour that into there, and then we'll get a golden ingot. I think. I actually don't know. I also think I need to... Oh, no, here we go. So we can actually make an axe. We can make a sword. We can make whatever that is. I'm not sure what that is. We can make a ring. We can also make a necklace, I guess. I'm not sure. But a sword seems like a good idea. But I'm thinking a ring might be pretty cool, too. Anyway, is that molten? That looks pretty molten to me. All right, here we go. Oh, no, maybe it's not. All right, I'm going to leave it a little bit longer. In fact, I'm going to leave it a lot longer. Never mind, it just did it. Okay, right, pour it into there. Is that it? That is the tiniest ingot I've ever seen. Okay, grab it. Grab the ingot. Okay, gold bar. We'll put it on here. Oh, that didn't work. We'll put it on here. Okay, that didn't work again. Let me grab it. Okay, I'm trying my best. There we go. And then we hit it with a hammer, right? Yeah, hit it. Woo! Yeah! Woo! I don't know if this is doing anything. I feel like my the ingot's rubbish. No. Huh? Eh? It's not working. Can I do this? No. Can I do anything with my gold? I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go ahead and fill this up instead. All right, give me this. Whoa, there we go. Put it there-ish. All right, sure. We're gonna put these inside. Okay, some iron. There we go. Some more iron. Some more iron. Some more iron. We got a lot of iron. We have lots and lots of iron. And we're gonna hopefully make a sword out of this, I guess. I have no idea. All right, here we go. Keep going. Keep going. We can totally make a sword. Yes. All right, all of this iron's gonna go in. And then hopefully we can do something with it. All right, there we go. One more. All right, awesome. Go put this on the fire. And we'll see what happens. Yeah. Oh, okay, right. So you have to heat this up again. So you have to put this back in there. There we go. Once that heats up a little bit, I guess I can whack it with a hammer. But I really don't know. So I'll grab this. Put it back on here. Start whacking it. There we go. We did it. But what is that? We did it, but what is it? I don't know what this is. It's a bracelet. A crafted bracelet ready to be sold at the jeweler. Let's go see how much money we get for this. God, I love selling things at the jeweler. Bam! 26. All right, awesome. I don't know if that's better or worse than what we'd get for gold, but whatever. I've added it to my cache. There we go. Oh, actually, that didn't work. Hold on. Bam. There we go. 65. Awesome. Is this melted yet? Yes, it is. All right, cool. Pour it into there. Oh, that is a big old bar. Jeez Louise. I put it straight on here. Change this to be a sword. Sure. Whack it. Oh, boys.
Huh?
No. Okay, put this back in the fire. Move this out. Put this in. Is there more? There's no more. All right, here we go. It's heating up. That's awesome. Okay, we'll wait for it, and we'll put it on here. Smack it with a hammer. We got a sword. Yes, a crafted dagger, ready to be sold at the stock market or the jeweler. I wonder if we get more money at the stock market. I'm not entirely sure where the stock market is, but let's have a little look. It might be around here. What is this? What is this? It's like a cave with plinths in it. All right, that's weird. Anyway, we're going to continue down the road, and I'm assuming the stock market is this thing, but I don't really know. I don't know. Can I put this in there? Oh, no, wait. Where do I put it? Here? Do I put it on the table? No. Okay, I don't think this is the right place. I'm not sure, though. Let's have a little more of a look around. All right, what's this? Buy? Okay, we don't want to buy anything. We want to sell our dagger. I want to sell my dagger, please. I'm running over a weird bridge. Yeah, I don't know where I am, but we're now in like a really cold area. Interesting. I should have used the map. I really should have used the map. Anyway, if I do this, 77. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. That is pretty good. Nice, let's go home. Where's my pile of money? There it is. All right, attach that to my actual pile of money. Here we go. Drop it on each other. Bam! Pile of money. Awesome. Right, okay. Well, anyway, I think this is a good first look at this game. If you guys like this game and you want me to carry on with this, maybe we can make some axes or something like that, then let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see. But if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments down below, and we'll see what we can do. Also, this bed, I think, was useless. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.